Hello friends, my name is Gautam, and in this tutorial we will be looking at how to create this AJAX login form. So basically you can see here there are two input fields here, username and password. So let me show you my database for this. So this is the database, that is user login, and it contains this table, that is user one. And let me show you the structure. So it has three fields: ID, username and password. So basically this form will be communicating with this database. So let me show you how it works. Let me put a entry right now, Gautam, and let's suppose password is something, and let me click on the sign up button. So it will show me that you are successfully registered. So it is happening without page refresh because we are using the technology AJAX. So AJAX stands for asynchronous JavaScript and XML. So basically we are communicating with the database in the background. We are not letting the whole page refresh again and again. So this is AJAX. So basically if I try to enter Gautam again, it will be showing me a message such that the username has already been taken. So let me type Gautam again and password something else. So let me show you the entry in the database. Let me browse. So as you can see here, an entry has been created with username Gautam and password this. So let me enter Gautam and password this. So as you can see here, it has showing me error, that is username already taken. So this is happening in the background. So this form is communicating with the database that it is checking that if the user entered username is already present in the database or not. So if the username is present, then it is showing me this error, that is username already taken. So let me lastly show this functionality. So if I don't enter any value and enter the sign up button, it will show me the error that please enter the details first. So as you can see here, please fill out the entries, and this sign up button is disabled, so the user can't hit the sign up button again unless he enters username and password entries. So basically we will be building this from scratch. So let me open my editor, that is brackets. You can download it for free. It is from Adobe. So basically in this index.php file, let me close this, all these. So index.php, so this contains our form. So basically I have included the style sheet from Bootstrap, and again this is my style sheet I will create, that is style.css. After that we have a form in which two input fields are there: username, password, and a submit button of sign up. And in last we have included the JQuery. So JQuery is necessary for it, and after that we will be creating our own script, that is login.js. So after this we have also included the bootstrap.js for this. So after that, let me save this and show you to how it is looking like. Let me open the structure. It is there in the project directory and index.php. So as you can see here, a form is there, username and password, and a sign up button. So let me style it a little bit. So let me save this and save this in my computer, exam htdocs, and in the project folder style.css. So let me style the form, just 4 lines code. So let me give a width of 300 pixel, height of 300 pixel, margin of photo, and some margin from the top. Let's suppose 150 pixel. So let me save this and also save this and show you what is happening. So as you can see here, our form is styled, so it is working. So now let me write the jQuery code. So let me create my login.js file. Again move to that directory, exam htdocs, and the project folder login.js. So first of all we will initialize JQuery function, that is document.ready. So once all the contents are loaded, then execute this function. So first of all we will be storing the entries, that is we have provided the IDs to this, that is submit button. So we have provided an ID, that is submit. So we will be attaching an event handler to this. So hash symbol submit to get ID, and we will attach a click event handler, and we will write return false. This is for just the purpose for it will be preventing the auto submission of the form. So if we do not write return false, then it will, when we click on sign up button, so the form will be just auto submitting. So to prevent the auto submitting of form, we are just writing here return false. So after this, first of all you just have to collect values, that is of username, dot value. So we are collecting the username and password values that are being entered by the user into the variables username and password. So after this we will be checking these values. So if username dot length is equal to 0 or password dot length is equal to 0, in either case we will be giving user a error message that please fill out the entries first. So we will simply doing this, we will be accessing this submit button, and we will be inserting a content. So we will be using the JQuery after method, and we will provide 2 break tags after this, and we will be providing our message that is in the div tag a alert message. So alert class of bootstrap, alert danger, please fill out the details, or you may say that entries. So let me show you what is happening. Let me refresh this. So if I do not write any entries and click this sign up button, you can see here it is prompting me a message that is please fill out the entries. So this is all of this. So after this, in the else block, if the user has filled is all these entries, so we need to execute the AJAX method, that is post. The method will be post because we are just sending the password, so the post method is more secure than get. So first is the script which we have to send data to. So process.php, we will be creating the script later on. After that we need to specify the data which we will be sending. So 2 fields we will be sending, username and password. So basically username is the variable which is storing the username, that is initialized first, that is here username, and password is the variable storing the password. You can take any variable name, it is up to you. So a callback function is there which take the data which is written by this script. So this callback function executes when the AJAX call is successfully executed. So this callback function executes with which contains this data. So we will be providing a condition that if data is equal to username exists, then execute some error message, and if data is equal to success, then enter some message. So basically these messages are there from the PHP script. We will be writing these messages in the PHP script, so don't worry. So first of all, we will be again appending after the submit button. So to select it, just write #submit dot after and 2 break tags. After that, div class alert danger, username already taken. So just copy this and paste. So in this we want the success class because it is a success message, and here we will provide a message that you are successfully registered. So basically our login.js file is complete right now. So let me just save it, and after this I will create my process.php file. So just navigate to the directory that is project. Here I will create the process.php file. So first of all, here let me declare the PHP tags. So in these PHP tags I will be first checking that is set function, if the fields are set or not, username and also password. So if they are both set, then first of all we need to connect to the database. So first of all, the host is localhost and the username is root. Password for example is nothing, it is default password. You can change it, but my default password is nothing. And my database name is user login. So let me connect to the database. MySQLi connect. It takes 4 arguments: host, user, password and the database name. So after that we need to collect values into some variables, that is we are collecting values of username and password. So after this, let me create the table first. So in the user login database, let me create a table of test and add 3 fields. Sorry, it was already added. Let me close this. Let me go once again, new, and I will name this test. So first field will be ID, integer. It will be, let me give 11. After this will be username and it will be varchar, and let me give it a length of 50, and this will be password, and it will also be varchar, and let me give a length of 50. So it will be auto incremented ID field. It is a primary key. Let me save this. So as you can see here, 3 fields are there: ID, username and password. So let me move on to the process.php file. So after this, we just have to check that if the field provided by the username is already present inside the database or not. So for this I will be writing a query, that is select star from table name, that is test, where username is equal to the given username of the user. So if this is the case, so let me execute this query. MySQLi query function. It takes two arguments, connection variable and the query variable. So let me store it in result variable. So if let me declare another variable of rows, MySQLi num rows. It takes result as an argument. So if rows is greater than 0, then we can echo out, that is username exists, and in else part, if the username is not present, then we know that this is a valid user. We can register this user. So let me write another SQL query, that is insert into test. The fields are username, password, and let me provide some values which are there, which are provided by the user, that is username in single quotes because these are string variables, and password. So let me execute this MySQLi query, same connection variable and SQL, that is after this we will check that if the query executed successfully, then we will echo the message of success which we have provided in the login.js file. So explain it once more, that is first of all we have connected to the database, then we have collected values in these variables username and password, then we have executed a query, that is we are checking that if the provided username of the user is already present inside the database or not. So if this is the case, then we are echoing the message, that is username exists. And if the username is not available in the database, then it is a valid username. Then we are just inserting the username into the database, that is insert into test, username, password, and these are the values provided by the user, that is username, password. So after that we are checking that if the query has successfully executed. So if it is executed, then we are just providing a message, that is echo success. So let me save this file and go into the login. So there you can see here the data is coming back to this login.js file. So if the data is equal to username exist, then this message will print, and if the data is equal to success, this message will print. So this is all the logic that is there of the AJAX call. So let me save this and show to you. This will work. So let me close this. Let me open once again localhost user project index.php. So this is my username and password fields. So let me show my database to you. So this is empty, you can see no entries are there. So let me provide some entries, Gautam and 1 2 3 4 5 6. So if I click on sign up button, it is saying to me that please fill out the entries. So there are some errors right now, so let me rectify the errors. Oh sorry, these two values need to be there in the submit handler, so that is why these errors are coming. So let me save this and again. So if I enter Gautam here and these values, if I click sign up, you can see here the message is printed, you are successfully registered. So let me show to you my database. So entry has been added with ID is equal to 1 Gautam and this password. So if I try to enter Gautam again, it will show me the message, it is username already taken. So this is happening in the background. It is checking with the database that if the value is matched, then print this message. So again, if I try to enter some valid user which is not present inside the database, it is saying to me you are successfully registered. And if I try to hit the sign up button without filling the entries in the fields, it is saying that this message, please fill out the entries. And I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you very much.